I hope that this video kind of sheds a light on how much energy and effort people put into these fan projects. And yeah, because this was crazy. This was my first fan project I've ever done. Hi guys, so I figured it'd be fun to sort of document the journey of creating this project. It is currently 9 p.m. on August 20th, and we have 2 months for me to finish this project, and it is for Bobby's little baby boy. So I thought that I would just sort of document everything, take you guys along the process. So the first thing that I did was I ran a poll. I did a poll on Twitter and I did a poll on YouTube to have you guys pick the name for this project, and now I'm going to see what you guys chose. So I'm super excited and we're gonna see what you guys picked. Oh my gosh. It's a tie on Twitter. I had 56 votes and it was a tie, and you guys picked the Bobby Jr. project or Letters to Bobby Jr., which I kind of like Bobby's baby project the most low-key, because I know people, a lot of fans have been using Bobby Jr., but then theoretically or like technically it'd be Bobby Jr. because Bobby himself is already the second, so this would be the third, so therefore he wouldn't be a junior. So I also did this poll on YouTube because, again, some people don't have Twitter, and we're gonna see what the results are. So we have 58 votes on this one as well. So on this one, Bobby Jr. won. And plus, technically, because somebody commented, what if Logic doesn't name his son Bobby? That's a very valid point. That's another reason why I wanted to do Bobby's baby project as like the main title. I might do that as like a subtitle now though. So it's going to be the quote Bobby Jr. project, and it's going to be in quotes because, one, it's not technical, and two, how are we supposed to know if his name's gonna be Bobby? In the Bobby's baby project new idea, y'all already know I got a discount code on Pinfiction. Boom, check it out. All right, not sponsored. We're gonna message Pinfiction and see if they would be interested in making a limited pin for the baby, and we'll send a baby bottle emoji. So this just got sent to Pinfiction to see if they want to collaborate on this. Included Pinfiction now. I've already gotten like 3 or 4 emails. Let's actually check my email, because I did this like an hour ago, I think. I haven't opened them yet. They're just sitting there. Okay, still just 2. Thank God. I don't want to be so overwhelmed. So we have 2 entries, and one of them has pictures. We'll be back when I get progress on this shit, because I got 2 months worth of footage I'm gonna have to edit, so like I'm already stressed about that. Hi guys, so it is the next day and some stuff has happened. So of course, since this is basically a documentation, I wanted to reflect on it a little bit. I received some hate today via tweets, via direct messages, and the direct messages I just deleted. I just got rid of them. The tweets I unfortunately replied to, because Twitter is something that's always been a little sensitive for me. Like, if people attack me on Twitter, it always hurts and leads to me having a really bad anxiety attack. And I don't know if it's because I used to get bullied on Twitter when I was in high school, or if it's just the stigma that Twitter is toxic, but it's not cool and I shouldn't respond, because when it comes to the YouTube stuff, like if somebody leaves me a hate comment, I'm usually pretty blunt or sarcastic or funny with my responses, or I just delete them. Like, they don't get to me, but when they're on Twitter, they like hurt. So this project is not to tell Bobby how to raise his kid. That's not my intention. Bobby could throw this project away. Bobby could never read this project. Bobby could not care. Like, these are all possibilities. I just want to believe, you know, with how Bobby is, that he would smile at least once with it, and if that's all it is, that would mean something to me. The project is just something I wanted to do with the fans, and I had done a project like this before if you guys were part of the Letters from the Rat Pack video, but that was a little more subtle because it was a video. It's just a chance as to if he saw it, and that's that. This is like an actual physical project that's gonna get given to him, so it's a little bit different. And it's a lot of pressure because I don't want to disappoint anyone who's put effort into sending me a letter. I don't want to let anybody down, and it just really, like, you know, it makes me have some anxiety over the situation, but I know in my heart that I'm doing something good, and I know that it's positive. I did see some posts, a few tweets about not buying Bobby gifts, and at first I felt that like they were aimed at me because I'm overthinking them on Twitter, so I instantly just feel like high school Olivia. They weren't really aimed at me, I don't believe. And I do want to advise, I mean, it's gonna be too late by the time this video's up, but I would not buy Bobby gifts. I bought gifts to accent the project and to kind of put it like together to look like cute. I didn't spend too much money on them. I will be blunt. I'm no millionaire here. They didn't cost that much. I bought them for my workplace, so I felt that they were very sentimental in that aspect, and they're just little things. Because I feel a little bit guilty about buying the gifts and hope that my video doesn't encourage anybody to buy gifts. I know it's in my thumbnail and everything. I was just such a mess, I didn't really even like say like, hey, disclaimer. I added it to the pinned comment. I'm actually going to find a charity on my desktop here, and we are going to be making a donation, and it's not going to be a lot of money, but like I've seen a lot of YouTubers run charities and they're like, even $1 counts. Like, I'm not going to be that cheap about it either. I'm just going to match what I spent on the baby gifts, not the project, because I still have to buy like a binder and everything, and that's probably going to get a little bit pricey for me to buy like stickers and a binder and all that stuff. It's going to be a little crazy. Sorry if the glares, whatever. So I have found 3 organizations that I'll be donating to. I need to make sure my printer's on because I have to print these for my taxes. The first one that I automatically knew I wanted to donate to, just because like everyone's heard of it, everyone knows about it, and it's something that I think more, especially like the youth, should take advantage of, is Planned Parenthood. I think Planned Parenthood is a great program to help women struggling with making the right decisions for them. I want to say that. So I'm gonna donate $5 to Cradles to Crayons. This organization provides educational supplies to kids every year. So education's very important, I think, especially with kids, because if a kid gets a good mindset for education, it carries through. If a kid's kind of neglected as they start their education, they kind of abuse it and they don't take advantage of what good grades can give them, and they don't have that outlook when it comes to school. So I would love to start some kids off right. So we're going to donate $5 to Cradles to Crayons. Project Linus, and this project is for handmade blankets to be given to kids all around the United States, and I think that that is freaking awesome. I think that that is so awesome. I love handmade goods. My mom makes quilts all the time, and the fact that these are blankets, I feel like that's extra special. So now we print all that. That felt really good. That felt good. Like, it felt way too easy to like help people. And like every dollar counts. I don't know why I don't just donate $1, like when YouTubers I know are doing their little fundraisers, why I don't just donate $1. So we donated $20 today, guys, and I'm feeling good about it. I just typed my letter. Maybe took me 5 minutes. And I kept it as short as possible. I didn't want to drag it on and be like, this song meant so much to me, or like, not that this is hate towards anyone else's letters. I actually haven't read any yet, but I, again, don't want this project to be about me. I want this to be about everyone that's involved, and I don't want to let anybody down, and it's really emotional, and I just didn't know what to really say in my letter, but I'll read a little bit of it. It's not long. I mean, it's like a page. I do a little introduction, and then I talk about like how I found him. But the paragraph I want to read is something that I really need to just like say, because this still hurts me. And I know I should probably see a therapist, because it's been like, I don't even know, 4 years? But, I just can't afford it, and, like, I'm fine. It's just something that's in the back of my mind that I can't get rid of. So I'm just gonna read this paragraph, and I feel like this paragraph doesn't even capture how I feel, because I don't know how to put into words how I feel. I had no idea the impact that my reaction to 1-800 would have. Heck, when I clicked on the song, I didn't even know it was a suicide hotline. I broke down on camera as the song made me remember more than ever the friend that I lost to suicide. It still hurts me every single day, and I don't think it'll ever go away. Your song brought awareness to so many people. It genuinely saved lives, and I wish more than anything that she could have been here to hear it, and maybe it could have saved her too. Like, I don't think that my channel would be as logic-based as it is if it wasn't for that video. Not because it got a lot of views, but just because I got so much support from it, and so many people were just, like, caring. And I never really got to talk about losing this person to, like, anyone in real life. Because nobody knew her but, like, me and my parents. Like, she was older. It's not like she was in high school or anything. Like, she was older. And she was, like, an aunt to me, and it's just shitty because you always just ask, like, why? And you'll never get an answer. So I found some solitude in that song. It is just crazy that it happened to be by Logic. I don't know what this part is. I want to do another video where I, like, re-react to that song and sort of just let everything out and make, like, a nice donation to the suicide hotline in her honor, but I can't put myself together to do it. It's just an idea, and I just haven't been able to do it. Probably edit my letter a little bit later, but for now it's just a draft. And so I'm inside the Dollar Tree, And I just found some thank you notes with these really cute dogs on them, and like a cat and a bunny. And I'm gonna get these to mail to those who are participating. So if you participate, you're gonna get one of these. All right, we're vlogging on my phone. I haven't done this in a hot minute since I started using my vlog camera, but I'm going out in public today for this project. I just feel like I haven't gone shopping in a while, so I'm feeling like retail therapy. And I feel like the best way to do that without completely busting my wallets is to do it for this project. And that doesn't mean like I'm cheaping out, but like if I go and like look at clothes, like I'm gonna spend a lot more money than if I just go and like get ideas for this project or like budget things, like make it not so expensive. So look at my great fan. We're gonna go shopping. It's 7:30. Hobby Lobby closes at 8, so probably not gonna go to Hobby Lobby. But Michael's and Joann's close at 9. So we're gonna go to Michael's first because I feel like Michael's is a really great store for this stuff, especially with the coupons. Like I know I'm gonna find a 40% off of one item coupon. And I might use that on the album for the letters. So we're gonna see. We're in Michael's. And I kind of just want to get like a blue. I feel like this is too wide. Let's see. Here. Aww. Oh, this one's an actual baby one. I don't think I want it to say like baby though. I don't know if that's the route that I want to go. Like it shouldn't be. Oh. Look at this one. And it just subtly says like sweet baby. Oh. 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 It comes with like little stickers. That's cute. This is cute, but I don't know if I want it to say baby. And are these like photo albums that you can't, yeah. A worker came in the aisle and scared me, so I dropped my phone. I need like baby stickers, but like cute. Like I totally just want to talk. These are so stinking cute. Look at the little elephants. $2, so that's not bad. We'll add those. Cherish, joy, love, beautiful, miracle, cute, baby. These are cute. I'll get those too. Oh, these are expensive. What is this? Like, we don't want them. We can always see what Joann's has. So I think I'm gonna go to Joann's. This is it completed, and it has a little pin on it for a collaboration that I did with Pin Fiction. And this is it, guys. It's done. And this is the first page, because I can show you guys that. And yeah, so I finished this. Bobby knows that he's getting it tonight. And it's a baby rattle. And it says rattle pack, like Rat Pack. And then inside the rattle, it's peace, love, and positivity. And then obviously my favorite one though is the blue one, the baby blue, because it's for a baby boy. Seth has the project, everybody.
So
you can't like say that I didn't give it to him. He's got it in there.
She got it to me.
Hi guys, this is the end of the video. And it feels kind of weird to be filming. I haven't filmed like this in, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. It's been a minute. Still sick with my ribs, so great. It's the end of the documentary, and I figured I would share with you guys about Bobby getting the project and show you guys some footage that I haven't posted anywhere else yet. Bobby did get the project. When I met Bobby, I told him about the project and that Seth was going to be giving it to him in Cleveland because I didn't expect to meet Bobby myself. And he had Ace message Seth and ask him about the project and confirm that he was going to bring it and to remind them that it was for me. I was a little worried taking the project into the venue. I thought that they might like not let me bring it in. Security literally just like took a quick peek and was like whatever. They didn't even make me take the book out or everything out of the bag and like show them. They literally just let me bring it in, which is crazy. I got a few abnormal looks at me. None of them I don't think were rude. I feel like they were more so like people were like, how does she think she's gonna get that to Bobby? Like I feel like that's more of like the judgment that I was getting. But I carried it in the guest room. I carried it when we got merch. I had Brandon carry it a few times and Joe carried it. We all kind of carried it around. And it sat in front of us throughout the show. As you guys saw, it just sat on the floor. When Bobby did a few like moments about talking about being a dad, I whipped it out of the bag and like held it up. But it was so quick and then the lights would change and he would go into a song and I would just put it right back in the bag. And it was kind of a hassle. It was a little annoying to keep like bending down like that because after Jid's set, my ribs were really killing me. That show just had the strongest bass. I tried to get Bobby to notice it. It didn't work, which is fine. The show ended and I met up with Seth. I gave it to Seth. You guys saw that. And Seth gave it to Bobby. And here's some footage from that. They asked first if they could film. I don't know if they specifically said that like for me, but they knew that I wanted some footage for this. So they asked permission to film, in which Bobby gave them permission. And so before anybody says anything, and it was literally just like 40 seconds, so it's nothing too crazy. I'll tell you what Bobby said to Seth after, because that wasn't caught on film. But this is the footage that was caught on film.
From one of your biggest fans, Kenny.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
And then this is...
Supermarket. Oh, he did it in a...
Yeah.
It's
got the little Bobby boy on it. And then on the back there's a letter for it as well.
I'll be sure to read it.
And
Thank
then
you.
this is the big gift from Olivia, the Little Bobby project.
Here you go.
She put my letter first just because I told her that I was going to give it. Because like, I was literally scrolling through Twitter. And then I come across this idea for a tweet, or like for a project, and I was like, yo, that's dope. So then I hit her up, and I literally follow her, she followed. And then he's just like, yo, what's up? And I was like, yo, what's up? And then I hugged him, and then he hugged my sister, and then I gave him Kenny's artwork, and he was like, yo, like, this shit's dope. And I was like, yep, there's a letter on the back of it, too. He just gave it to me. He's like, I think it's really cool. And then I gave him the Little Bobby project, and he said it's the best gift he's ever received of his whole time. He said it was the best gift he's ever gotten. And we literally just like talked and like we chilled. I'm so glad y'all got to meet, and he liked the project. Yeah, he fucking loved the project. He said that him and his wife were gonna sit down and read it in full. So they said that as soon as they gave it to Bobby, he started to go through the bag.
and his sister said, I think he picked up the rattles, which would have been like the little booties, and he held them to his chest and was like, "Aw." And as soon as he like grabbed the like actual book, he had to sit down immediately and just start flipping through it while Seth was talking. So that's what you guys saw. That was the first thing that he did when he pulled the project out. He also asked them what the little card on the inside was. I gave him a little card that was just like a thank you for being so nice to us in Pittsburgh, and that I'm sorry I didn't get to like verbally congratulate him on being a dad. Which is so, how did I forget that? Like, honestly, blows my mind. So it's just like a little thank you and congratulations and well wishes in like a little card form. So he said that he would read that later. So after Bobby like sat down and flipped through it, and Seth kind of told him what it was and talked about his letter a little bit and everything, Bobby said, and I quote, that it was the nicest gift he has ever received in his career, and that he and his wife were going to read them in full on the bus on the way to the next show. And they said that like he almost looked like he was gonna cry. He was really like sentimental, like really happy about it, really smiley, really engaged in it, and they just said that it was just like an awesome experience. So I'm really happy that he got the project. Am I sad that I wasn't there? Yeah, but I didn't need to be there. I was able to tell him about it, which meant the world to me, and he obviously remembered that, so I'm thankful. And it just feels bittersweet, man. It feels bittersweet. And I feel like I didn't let anybody down. I feel like I did them justice. I feel like the letters looked really nice. I feel like I put a lot of effort into it. And everybody sent me nice messages back saying that they looked great and they were so happy, because I'm not allowed to share their stories with you guys. I wasn't able to film like a flip through of the book because they weren't my stories to tell. They weren't my well wishes or anything like that. It wasn't my information to share, so that's why I didn't record like a flip through of the book. But I did send final pictures of the letters to every single person to show them that they were put in the book. Bobby did say he was going to either tweet me or message me, and I know tour just ended, but this is something that he said, so I figured I'd let you guys know he did not tweet me, he did not message me or anything. But I told them, like, when they told me that, I was like, oh, that's so nice, but like, it's okay if he forgets or if he doesn't, because he's a busy guy. And he doesn't have to do that. Like, I obviously know how thankful he is already. Like, that's enough for me. So, yeah, I'm like running out of breath. Ugh. So, he did not message me. If he did, I would share it with you guys. He didn't tweet me, obviously. And if he never does, that's completely fine. I'm really happy, satisfied, and like, I feel like I did good. I feel proud of myself, and I feel like I did something good. And this is just a big, to all the haters that literally said that he wouldn't get the project, or said that it was a crazy idea, or said that like they just didn't understand what I was doing, they were misinterpreting it. So to y'all, I'm not a hateful person, but like, again, there's always those rotten apples in the bunch, you know? So he got it. He loved it, and from the little clips I saw, I'm at peace. I feel warm. I feel good. I want to thank every single person that was involved in this project. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't have existed. Thank you guys for trusting me and putting faith in me to put this together, to keep your privacy, and to get it to Bobby successfully. Thank you to Seth for reaching out to me, for becoming a really good friend, a really great supporter, and someone that was just beyond incredibly nice. I just think it's so humbling and pure. Like, he had such a little amount of time with Bobby, and he spent almost all of it talking about other people. Talking about Kenny, talking about me, talking about the project, talking about, you know, all the effort that went into the project, explaining it to Bobby. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have easily just said, this is the little Bobby project Olivia mentioned, and been done with it and taken, you know, he had the right to be selfish with his time, and he didn't. So that's one of the purest things. I'm so thankful for him, and I'm just so thankful for everybody that was a part of this project. And it's sad that it's over. I feel like I gave away my baby. It's so different to like look over there and not see my project sitting on the floor, or sitting on the stool. and the baby bag and the gifts, like, they're gone. But they're in really good hands. They're in the hands that they were intended for. I hope that he shares the goodies with little Bobby. I hope that Brittany likes it. I feel complete, and I'm just like really humbled. So thank you guys again, and I hope that this video kind of sheds a light on how much energy and effort people put into these fan projects. And yeah, because this was crazy. This was my first fan project I've ever done, and it feels great that it was this one. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little documentary, this little vlog of my experience, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts.